No, not if I have anything to do with that. I've said right from the beginning that I'm not a candidate for president. I'd put it that they can't find somebody younger than 68 years of age, then the movement really is bankrupt. I'm willing to run for some of the lesser jobs, like a cabinet job, because I do expect to go on speaking, and that's one of the ways that you get a platform, but not for the presidency.
Of course, we really haven't any definite goals, but it's an interesting exchange of ideas that we have an opportunity to achieve, because there will be representatives from the cities throughout the United States. And of course, as you realize, it's kind of difficult to get representatives from everybody in one area. And there's some most interesting programs that are set up. We're all going to be attending many committee meetings and this sort of thing, and just a mutual exchange of ideas and hopefully solutions to problems.
Are there any specific problems that you're going to the meeting with that you hope to find a particular answer to?
Oh, I don't think there'd be any particular ones. We're hunting for new revenue. We'd like to see how some of the other cities are handling the problems that they have. Many of theirs are not the same that are ours, and perhaps through an exchange of ideas and this type thing, why we can come up with some better ideas that will work toward the good of Fort Worth and Dallas.
Well, I think that the purpose of the regional transportation study is to determine the extent to which there are needs and whether or not the needs are being met. This means that our study would probably buttress this tendency toward discovering the needs of low income, the age, the handicap, and particularly minority groups in the North Central Texas region.
Somewhat. Everybody was kind of shaky about where the election was actually being held. However, delegates did come forth nonetheless. They oversaw their individual petty grievances against Dallas, against being in the belly of a racial beast, to come down here and try and work for something. I think if 150, 200 delegates could do this, I don't see why the others couldn't as well. With their help, we might have had greater organization and much greater effect, too.
Shopping center parking lots are full. Many people preparing for a long day of shopping for gifts for that special day of days just 4 weeks from today. The stores are jammed, the clerks are busy, and the customers looking long and hard for that very special gift for Mom, Dad, the husband or wife, Uncle Harry, or maybe Aunt Mabel. At Tyches North Park, Santa Claus was on duty early, taking lists from the little folk. The official crush for shopping and for gifts has already begun. For many, it won't end until Christmas Eve, when a forgotten gift is suddenly remembered. As of right now, there are only 24 official shopping days left until Christmas. It's kind of hard to believe. Seems like Thanksgiving was just a couple of days ago. Jerry Park, Channel 8 News on the Move at North Park.
Really. And as I said before, I'm here to just tremendous. And I promise you, she won't see herself every place she goes in this dress.
That's pretty good. Now try that magic word. Super top up to go come gorgeous.
Do you have any thoughts on the Mariner 9 that's now orbiting Mars?
Well, I understand it's bringing back some, sending back some very good pictures. And I just hope that we find something, you know, very intriguing, very interesting up there that would justify man to go out there.
Would you like to make a trip to Mars?
Oh, yes, I would.
Every time I talk to an astronaut, he can barely say 2 sentences before he starts talking about money for the space program. Do you have any comments on that?
Well, we could use, probably use a little more money, but no, I really believe that Congress has given us very good support for the manned program, for the space program.
Going to have a job this year, and 2, will their salary be increased, as we all are this year? They read between the lines of the 5.5% and try to understand their 5.5% of their salary as opposed to some other wage rates that have been approved and have been highly publicized, as you well know, up to 16.3%.
Aside from the phrase confusion, what do you hear most from your customers when they talk about the President's program?
Jim, we hear very little.
Oh, they're just a wealth of new things to be discovered. I think as we showed on our flight, and we brought back so much new knowledge just from that one additional site that really has given the scientists a lot of data to study for many years. And I think each new mission is just going to bring back that much more.